Yeah. What's up? This is El Gordo Loco coming at you. Nerdy Hood Review. God damn, been a long time. I'm always late with these motherfucking things. I come through like really late. I'm never consistent, dog. But let's check it out, dog. This is from Mega Man ZX. That's by Shin Ogino. Shin Ogino. Hey, slaughtering the motherfucking name, dog. But it's a group of 3 people. It's not one person. You know what I'm saying? So, I just had to get that out the way real quick. So I'll just give you the summary of this motherfucker. It's the year 2520 or 25XX. Insert whatever fucking number you fucking want. On the thing, it actually says 25XX, but whatever. The hero of the story, his name is Vent. He's like the main Mega. There's actually 2 Mega Mans, I guess you could say. There's Vent, and then there's Zero, who is also not just the homeboy, but it's also his boss. Cause you know, Vent works for like a delivery service. You know what I'm saying? So they're pretty much UPS drivers, right? And Zero's the fucking boss. So Vent goes off to meet up with his homeboy Zero after he gets a call from him to meet up, you know what I'm saying, to tell him like, hey, you know, we got a job to do, we got this important job, gotta deliver these fucking packages. And it's to this group called the Guardians. So they go out and try to deliver the packages, and you know, they're chilling for a little bit, and then once they're about to leave, then just goes boom. They get shot at. You know, motherfuckers getting shot. They got shot by the Mavericks. And eventually, Vin and Zero, they end up merging, not with each other, but they get like the biometals. What was in the packages was the biometals, and the biometals pretty much ended up coming out of I guess they were boxes. I mean, that doesn't fucking show exactly what they were, but I guess they come out the boxes, and then they end up merging. One merges with Zero, and the other one merges with Vent. And once they merge, they end up becoming, you know, a Mega Man and shit. And then of course, Vent ends up becoming the main one, and he turns into Model X, and Zero ends up being Model Z. Now, the way the biometals are acquired, it's kind of like the old Mega Man. It's like fucking you know, you beat a fucking boss, and then fucking, you know, you get that motherfucker's power. But in this shit, I mean, it's the same fucking thing. You acquire the biometal, but the biometals fucking talk, which is like, I mean, I don't really know if that's even really an important thing. Them motherfucking things talk to you, and you know, you just get it for yourself, and it's like acts like the weapon. You can merge into that motherfucker, use it, and turn into that model. So there's biometal W, and there's biometal X, and then you end up turning into model X, model W. You know what I'm saying? It's so on and so on. It's just like, that's how it goes. Zero and fucking Vent end up having to fucking fight off all like the Mavericks. So then they got shot at by the Mavericks. They end up fighting the fucking Mavericks. They're trying to, you know, get the fuck out of there by killing these motherfuckers. And what they don't know is that there's this company called Slither Inc. They're pretty much behind the attacks, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to acquire the biometals for themselves, you know, so they could take over and shit. It's like any other fucking, it's the cliche villain type thing, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that or whatever. And the main fucking villain of this whole thing, his name is Serpent. So if you can hear that little flapping, it's my fucking notes and shit, because I'm actually I'm doing this shit in the fucking vehicle because it's too fucking loud inside my fucking house. But I guess I'll just talk about it, and I'll tell you what I liked about it. What I liked about it is the art. The art is like really fucking good. It's actually fucking better than the Giga Mix and the Mega Mix from the Mega Man manga before. But it was like made by a totally different person. The last fight is fucking cool, and that's about it, dawg. Me just telling you that, you pretty much know what the deal is, man. I mean, you pretty much have an idea of what the fuck this is gonna be, probably like low score and shit. You know what I'm saying? My issues with it, man, I have more issues with it than I do than a shit that I like. There's no fucking depth to these fucking characters, dog. Like, real shit, there's no fucking depth. The only person who even has any kind of fucking depth is Vent. You know one thing I forgot to mention? None of them are fucking robots, right? They're actually fucking human. So like, an example, like Mega Man, and before he's actually a fucking robot. Like it's fucking it's the professor's fucking kid, right? Professor, I was gonna say Professor Oak. What the fuck?
Edit. When something wrecks my nerves, like I'll say things wrong. But yeah, it's Dr. Light. Like, I have no idea why I was even gonna say Professor Oak. I'm like, I don't even fuck with Pokemon.
I can't even remember his name right now. What the fuck, dog? Shit. I'll look it up in a bit. Fuck it. There's no depth whatsoever to these characters, dog. They really ain't. Vent has some, actually not even some. He only has a little bit of depth compared. I mean, he has more depth compared to everybody else. But I mean, for example, like one of the things they talk about on here is like, oh, like what happened to Vent. Vent is like, oh fuck, my mom died, blah 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 blah. I couldn't save her, blah 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 blah. I want to protect my friends, blah blah blah. So you kind of get an idea of what he's actually, you know, what type of character he is and this and that or whatever. You kind of see a little bit of his past and shit, but it still ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But he has more to him than everybody else. The fights on here, they're boring as fuck. It's like boom, boom, boom. Boss dead, next boss. It's like that type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing exciting about these motherfucking fights. There's nothing like, oh man, fuck, like this fight going so hard. Like if you read fucking which one is it? Is it Megamix? I think I'm pretty sure it's Megamix, not Gigamix. It's when Mega Man fights fucking fights Skullman. Like, yo, that fucking fight was the shit, dog. That fight went hard as fuck. Cause you see Skullman, like, look, man, I'm getting into like a whole different, like, I'm jumping into the other manga, but I'm doing this for comparisons, right? So like, Skullman wasn't even the main fucking villain of that whole thing. That's what you gotta understand. That's the reason why I'm mentioning this shit. Skullman was the fucking shit. Like, there was actually depth to this motherfucker, dog. Like, you know how he feels about, everything. Like, this motherfucker's down. Like, yo, come on, kill me, motherfucker. And in this fucking shit, like in ZX, I'm not saying you have to have a character just like that, but all of them just are fucking, they're whack, dog. All the villains are fucking whack. They're boring as fuck. There's no depth to them in here. Like, yeah, maybe in the video game. I've never played the video game, alright? So, my bad. So if you played it, cool, man, you know, congratulations. But, you know, I'm gonna play it. Maybe there's more to it in the game. I know for a fact that, like, yo, you can play as a chick, too, in this fucking game called, I think her name's Ailey, I think. So I did look a little bit up, like, what else, what the video game has. So I know there's that, you can be a female. But anyways, yeah, dude, like, the fights are just fucking, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying anymore. But look, man, the fights are fucking boring. There's no depth to these fucking villains either, man. But another thing that I fucking didn't like on here was a stupid ass fucking life bar. There's no need for a fucking life bar in this fucking manga. Like, you could tell when the motherfucker's hurt. Motherfucker's on the ground, he's struggling and everything, he's trying to fucking win. Why do I need to see a life bar? I don't need to see a fucking life bar. You know what I'm saying? That shit. There wasn't even like fucking, I think Hitoshi Ariga, he didn't include a light bar in Megamix and Gigamix. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know when the motherfucker hurt, dog. Something else I didn't like in here was when fucking Udon decided to fucking kind of like put the English characters over the Japanese, pretty much the sound effects is what I'm talking about. So there's English sound effects on top of some of the Japanese sound effects. Like, yo, I don't need to know like what sound it's making. Like, I can pretty much imagine it as I'm reading it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just no need for it, dog. And that was something I forgot to mention in the other Mega Man review, the other Mega Man reviews that I did, because they also did the same thing. Like, Udon did the same thing. Udon, whatever the fuck you want to say. So in conclusion, what the fuck do I give this manga? Even though I really, like, I'm a fan of Mega Man, dude. Like, I've been playing this motherfucking thing since I was young. But what do I give ZX, this manga ZX? On some real shit, I'm giving a score of below average. 3 out of 7. That's right, motherfucker. 3 out of 7. Like I said before many times on this fucking my review thing, my channel, 7 is the highest. This is just the way I'm doing shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, dog. Like, look, man, check it out. If you're really a fan of Mega Man, I'm telling you right now, do not pay. Don't. It's because I've seen how much this fucking manga cost. I didn't pay that much for this manga. I paid regular price for like volume 2, I think. Like what it would usually cost, like 12, 13 bucks. And then for the other volume, I paid like 20 or 23 bucks. 23 bucks in some sense. So, if you're a fan of Mega Man, I don't give a fuck if you're a hardcore fan. Don't fucking buy it. I'm telling you right now, I don't give a shit if you're a huge fan of this shit. Don't fucking buy it. It's not worth it. You know, I would rather you get Giga Mix or Mega Mix or get the get the new one that came out. They re-released it in color. Fuck, I can't even remember what it's called, but just look it up, man. But that one's way fucking better than this one right here, Mega Man ZX. You know, it's just not worth it. I've seen motherfuckers is trying to scam people. Like, the price for this fucking manga is like what? I think it's about like, the highest I've seen was like 160 bucks, and it's just not worth that much, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, suck my fucking dick, dog. Like, I'll pay 160. Nah, fuck you, suck my dick and on some real shit, dog. Like, that's just too fucking much. Like, for a fucking manga that's not even good. So, like, I'm telling you right now, just stay the fuck away from it. If you can read it online for free, like, if you find a website where they have like the scans on there, just read it for free instead. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I know this manga's out of print. If anything, the most you should even pay for this is like 20 bucks. It's pretty much like the same thing I paid for one of the volumes, which is like 23 bucks. That's the most you should even pay for one fucking volume. But I'm telling you right now, there's a fucking chance that they're gonna re-release this fucking manga, because I saw news for this manga. They're re-releasing it over there in Japan. Actually, one volume already got re-released, and it comes with like the follow-up to it, which is a Mega Man ZX Advent or some shit like that. So if I were y'all, if you really want to check this out, I don't know if Yudon's gonna fucking re-release this bitch. Just wait for that. That's what I'm gonna tell you. If you really wanna, you know, check it out, just check it out online, dog. Don't even fucking bother with actually buying the physical copy of this, because this is not fucking worth it. On some real shit. Like, I hate people that fucking waste their money on something that's like not worth doing. You know what I'm saying? I've done it. I don't want to actually. You know what? I have done it before. You know, I just fucking. It's like I'm throwing away money at something I don't even use, like that type of thing, right? But you know, just don't do it, dog. Stay the fuck away. If you want a good story, you know, like I said, go read the other Mega Man shit. If you just want to check it out online, somewhere where it's for free. One thing I do want to check out though is the other work that this group man Shin Ogino, whatever. They also worked on Gunvolt manga. I actually have the game for the Gunvolt. They also worked on, let me see what else. I'm looking at my notes, my bad. They also worked on a little like strip, like kind of like a little comic strip for Mario Kart. And yeah, I think that's about it, though. But I'll check those other ones out if I get a chance, or you know what, if they get translated, I'll check those other ones out from this group, man. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing like adaptations of manga from like video games and shit like that. Adaptations of manga, adaptations of games into manga. That's what I meant. So peace. See you on the next motherfucking review.